Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a beauty haul, as you probably would have guessed from the title. I went shopping probably about a week ago now, and the main reason I went is because Kiko had just opened a new shop in Bath down in Southgate, and I was desperate to go and have a look around. So most of the stuff is from Kiko, but I have a few other bits and pieces as well, and I thought I would give a mini review on some of the products as well. So yeah, I've had about a week to mess around these products, see what they're like, see if they're any good, and yes, so I'll just jump straight into it. So like I said, I'll start with Kiko first. The first thing I got was this primer. This is the Skin Tone Corrector Primer. If you have red skin or red blemishes, or like me, sometimes after my skincare I can get a little red and blotchy, or just in general, not all the time but sometimes I can do. And so this helps it, and this really does work. It will come out green, which was a bit alarming to begin with, but obviously green counteracts redness, so, and it really works. And actually as a primer itself, it's really good. It helps the makeup glide on so nicely. It's definitely a very moisturising primer, which I really love, and like I said, it counteracts my redness perfectly, so I really recommend that. Yeah, there are a few other ones that did other jobs as well, but as a primer by itself it's really good, but then adding the skin tone corrector in there as well, it's really good, and it wasn't that expensive either. I will leave all the product links down below with prices, but Kiko is one of those brands that you walk into the shop and it looks amazing. It looks like it could be like a MAC store or a NARS store, something like that, but it's affordable prices, which I absolutely love. So that's the first thing I got. Moving on to eyeshadows I got from Kiko. I purchased two of their Infinity eyeshadows. I do have a black one already that I think I might have used in videos before, so I really like these. These are really super pigmented, super blendable. So I got this orangey shade one. Unfortunately they don't have names, they're just numbers, which is annoying. So this is 204, and it's just basically a standard peachy orange shade that's perfect for transition shades. So I've been really loving that, and it's matte obviously. And the next one is again matte, but it's a shade that I don't have already actually. It's kind of this chocolatey brown colour, and it's again matte, super blendable. It's nice either to pop all over the lid, or you can pop it into the crease because it's matte. Now another eyeshadow I've got that's really hard to get into for some reason. The packaging just doesn't want to open, there you go, and it's one of their long-lasting wet and dry use eyeshadows. So I got mine in the shade, this is 209, so it's kind of a shimmery olive green colour, and you can use these dry or you can use them wet, and it's a super metallic-y colour and it's super creamy. These are so nice just all over the lid. Yeah, you can just use it dry and it looks really pretty. Or if you want a bit more metallically, more dramatic, maybe for a party look, if you just wet your brush and dip it in, it's really super pigmented then. But by itself dry it works just as well, but if you want that extra pop or something, this is amazing. Then the next this is a little quad of eyeshadows, and I have been wearing this so much in this last week. I think pretty much most days I've gone to this one out of all the stuff here, and it's from their Reckless Spirit eyeshadow palettes, and this is 02 Fiery Rose. So it looks like this, all matte colours, which I really love, and they're super, like the other eyeshadows, they're super pigmented, super blendable. It's actually what I've got on my eyes right now. I will zoom in for you. So yeah, so I've got it on my eyes right now. So I've got got this neutral brown shade. This is acting as a transition shade for the rest of the colours. Then all over the lid I've got this kind of rosy purpley toned eyeshadow just popped all over the lid. The more plummy eyeshadow I've got going on the outer corner and dragging it slightly into the crease. And I've popped it on the lower lash line as well. And then with the matte baby pink colour, I've popped this like on the centre of the lid to give some more dimension to the lid, and just a little bit in the inner corner of the eye as well. I think they did two other ones, one that was more browns and neutrals, and another one that was more greys and blacks for an intense smoky eye. But yeah, that was good. Moving on to the face, I got a blusher from Kiko. I've actually got another blusher somewhere which is really peachy toned, which is one of my favourite ones. This is one of their soft touch blushes. This is in the shade 107, if I can open it. And it's quite a deep, warm, pinky brown colour. I've got it on my cheeks now. I just lightly dusted it on the apples of my cheeks. Yeah, it's very pigmented, so you could go slightly too hard on the colour if you're not careful, but if you just lightly tap it in, just dust it on the cheeks, it's really pretty. Like I said, it gives some warmth to the cheeks, which I really love. It does have hints of shimmer in there, but nothing that really transfers onto the face, so if you're not a fan of shimmery blushes, that won't make too much difference because, like I said, it doesn't really transfer onto the face. So the last two things I got from Kiko were both lipsticks. One of them I am wearing right now, which is this one right here. This is one of their matte lipsticks. This is in the shade 608, I believe. So yeah, so it's kind of a reddy brown colour. I really like it because I think I prefer matte lipsticks over more glossy ones. It's not drying on the lips at all. Like, you can still move your lips about. It doesn't feel like you've got anything like... it doesn't feel like you need hydration on your lips or anything like that. It's really super smooth, creamy, but a matte finish, which I really love. And I really love the colour. Super easy to apply. I didn't use a lip liner to apply this, which sometimes I do have to do with matte lipsticks because it can sometimes drag. This does. And then the last lipstick I got is slightly more of a glossy, creamier lipstick. It's from the limited collection range. This is their Intensely Lavish lipstick, and this is in a berry shade. This is in 05. Now I do have quite a few berry shades, but this is slightly different to the ones I've got, because this is more on the pinky side of berry, which I don't have. I tend to have more purples or reds or browny type berry shades. This is much more pink on the lips. Like I said, it's much glossier than the other lipstick, but it's not overly glossy, which I prefer. I find if it's too glossy, it won't last on the lips very long. The matte lipstick, I forgot to mention, lasts a really long time on the lips, the one I've got on now. This lasts a pretty long time on the lips, not as long as the matte one because it is slightly glossier, but it's not super glossy that it will just transfer straight off. So I've been really loving that. Again, don't need a lip liner to apply it, just applies so smoothly, which I love. Okay, so that's everything from Kiko. Moving on to the other things I purchased. I'll start off with foundation. This isn't anything new. This is something this is actually my favourite foundation ever. This is the Revlon Colorstay foundation. You've probably seen me use it loads of times. This is the shade Buff that I always get. I did pick up the wrong one, which I always do, which is so annoying. I prefer the one that's got the clear lid, which is for dry skin, so it's much more of an illuminating, glowy, dewy finish foundation, with this slightly more... This isn't super matte or anything like that, it still relieves a glow, but it's not as dewy as I would prefer. But I still use this one with a really illuminating primer underneath. This works perfectly. And if I use it with our beauty blender, it'll still give a nice glow, so I really love this. With foundations though, which I think I might have mentioned before, I'm an extremely pale person. I don't know if it really transfers on camera how pale I am, but I find no drugstore foundations match my skin. Even the paler ones are still just like a tad too dark for my skin, which is, well, it's not that annoying, it doesn't bother me too much, but it would be nice to have something that properly matches. However, moving on to the next couple of products I purchased, which were from the Body Shop. I was super excited about this when I saw them. I purchased the Lightning Shade Adjusting Drops. Now the idea of this is you put one drop into your foundation. If you put the foundation in your back hand, drop it in, and it lightens up by half a shade. Now I do have to add probably 3 to 4 shades, that's how pale I am, but it works amazingly well. Moving on to sleek products, I got 2 products. One of them was the sleek Bare Kissed Illuminator, because I've been hearing a lot of things about these and they look amazing. This wasn't the colour, I got it in Casablanca, which is this pink shimmery one that I've been using to pop into my foundation. and then popping that straight into the skin to create a really illuminating, dewy finish to the skin, which I've been loving. I did want the, it might have been called Monaco or something along those Morocco, which was more the white sheen illuminator, because I prefer those for highlighters, but this has been amazing with the foundation, or sometimes I'll just put it underneath the foundation instead, but either way it's super nice, and you only need a little bit and a little bit will go a long way, which is great. What I got was a lipstick, and this is a more of a nude toned lipstick. This is shade Barely There, and these, I really like these. It's a kind of glossy finish to the lips, not super glossy, but a nice sheen to the lips, and it's just a really nice natural everyday shade, really creamy, easy to apply. Again, don't need a lip liner. Oh, I lied, I got another product from Sleek, and this is one of their Sleek palettes. I think I've got 4 of them already now, and I know they're good, so I knew this was going to be good. I just really love the colours in this one. This is the Enchanted Forest one. So it shades like this. It's more of a purple, greeny, shimmery shade. I think it's perfect for the festive season coming up. So you can create some really nice party looks with that. So I might do that. Create some fun party looks using this one for you guys. The shades I really love is this purpley shade here and this rosy gold shade here. I think they're probably my favourite out of the palette. I've got a Real Techniques brush, as you can tell, and this is their blush brush, but I haven't been using it for blusher. I've actually been using it to contour and sometimes bronze, because it does kind of go to a point and it fits really nicely in like the contours of your cheeks, and because it's not like their Bold Metals contouring brush, which is very dense, this isn't so dense, so it's perfect if you want a really light natural contour, like an everyday just quick, you go in and it just creates a really nice natural finish to the skin. It's really fluffy, so it just blends everything out really nicely, and you can just go in and yeah. And Real Techniques, they never fail to impress me, the brushes, so I love that one. Then the last products I got are all nail varnishes. I got 2 from the Revlon Colorstay Gel Envy range. So I got Wild Card and Hold M. Yeah, so the idea is that these are, so they're meant to be gel-like, but they're the colour and base in one. So you don't need to go with a base coat, you can just go in straight with these, and they do last a really long time. I've had the blue one on my nails for about a week now, and they have lasted a really long time. However, I haven't just got the blue on my nails yet, because the other nail varnishes I got were all from Barry M, and they're from, I'm not sure what the name of the range is called, but it's a super glittery, fun, perfect for the festive season type nail varnishes. So I've got them in Socialite, Starlet, and then Fashion Icon, and it's the Fashion Icon I've got over the top of my nails, because yeah, like I said, the blue ones lasted on my nails for a week, but halfway through that week I was going to switch out because I like to change my nail varnishes quite regularly, but I thought no, I'll just instead pop this on over the top, so it creates a really nice bluey purple finish to the nails with some glitter. And yeah, I've been really loving this, and I just think I'm going to get so much wear out these nice bright colourful ones. Obviously I've only tried these over the top of nail varnishes, so I don't know what they're like by themselves, but I think it's really nice over the top of nail varnishes. Other nail varnishes, you want to add that pop of something. So yes, I'd highly recommend these nail varnishes, love them a lot. And that is everything. So I did get quite a few products, but I was mainly going to Bath to check out the new Kiko store there. And I definitely highly recommend you guys going there. It's really nice. It's not the biggest of the Kiko stores I've seen, but it's reasonable size, and there's plenty of products out there for you. I just wish they had names for the products. Yeah, so that's everything I purchased. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did, and subscribe if you're not, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.